The United States of America is the richest nation in the world. We produce way more food than our citizens can possibly consume. And so why, you might ask yourself, are more than 36 million Americans, including over 12 million children, constantly living at the risk of hunger? Why, in the face of all this abundance, do we throw away nearly 100 billion pounds of fresh food every year before it ever gets to market? It just doesn't make any sense. The Society of St. Andrew has a simple, common-sense solution to bridging this hunger gap. It's the ancient biblical concept of gleaning. You gather up what's left in the fields after the harvest, and you give it to people who don't get enough to eat. We began our ministry in 1979. We had a converted sheep shed for an office and a dream of a world without hunger. Since those days, the Society of St. Andrew has grown to be the nation's premier gleaning organization. We bridge the hunger gap by saving 30 to 40 million pounds of food each year and giving it to those folks who don't get enough to eat. There are two main points of large volume food waste in this country. One is in the fields and orchards where produce is missed by mechanical harvesting equipment, or it's simply left behind by pickers because it's not perfect enough for sale. The other occurs in packing houses where produce that's already been harvested but has slight blemishes or is the wrong size is graded out before it's packaged and shipped to grocery stores. This waste happens with all types of produce everywhere food is grown. The produce is fresh, it's nutritious, it's just not pretty enough to meet the extremely high standards that American consumers have come to demand. This food generally winds up in landfills, but instead it can be used to feed the hungry. The Society of St. Andrew attacks both areas of waste. Following the harvest, our gleaning network puts tens of thousands of volunteers from church and civic groups directly into the fields of thousands of growers in dozens of states, where they simply pick the good crops left behind and distribute them to more than 5,000 feeding agencies all across the country.
My name is Joe Bartelsmeyer. I am your hunger relief advocate for the state of Missouri. If you'd like to contact me for more information about hunger relief, please contact the Office of Creative Ministries.